Have you ever walked through a forest in the early morning? The air is cool and fresh. Birds sing sweet songs from the trees. Sunlight shines through the leaves, making patterns on the ground. Squirrels run up and down the tree trunks, looking for nuts. The forest is full of life. Emma loves walking in the forest. She visits the forest every weekend. She likes to see the different plants and animals. Emma always brings her camera. She takes pictures of flowers, birds, and insects. Her favorite flower is the bluebell. She finds many bluebells in the forest. One day, Emma saw a deer. The deer was eating grass. It had big brown eyes and soft fur. Emma stood very still. She did not want to scare the deer. The deer looked at Emma, then went back to eating. Emma took a photo of the deer. It was a beautiful picture. Emma continued her walk. She saw a small stream. The water was clear and cold. She sat by the stream and listened to the sound of the water. It was very peaceful. Emma put her hand in the water. It felt refreshing. She saw a frog near the stream. The frog was green and brown. It jumped into the water when it saw Emma. Emma laughed. She took a picture of the frog too. Emma walked deeper into the forest. She found a big, old tree. The tree had a thick trunk and many branches. Emma wondered how old the tree was. She guessed it was very old. She sat under the tree and ate an apple. It was a perfect spot for a picnic. While she was eating, Emma heard a rustling sound. She looked around but saw nothing. The sound came again. She looked up and saw a family of raccoons. The raccoons were climbing the tree. They were looking for food. Emma watched them for a while. They were very cute. Emma decided to explore more. She found a path she had never seen before. The path was narrow and covered with leaves. She followed the path. It led to a small meadow. The meadow was full of wildflowers. Bees and butterflies were flying from flower to flower. Emma felt like she was in a fairy tale. In the middle of the meadow, there was a big rock. Emma climbed on the rock and looked around. She could see the whole meadow from there. It was a beautiful view. She took many pictures. She wanted to remember this place forever. After a while, Emma got down from the rock. She walked back to the forest. She saw a group of rabbits playing in the grass. They were hopping and chasing each other. Emma smiled. She loved watching animals. Emma looked at her watch. It was time to go home. She walked back to the main path. On her way, she saw many more interesting things. She saw a woodpecker pecking at a tree. She saw a spider web with dew on it. She saw a hedgehog hiding under a bush. When Emma reached the edge of the forest, she felt happy. She had a wonderful day. She took one last look at the forest. The sun was setting, and the sky was orange and pink. It was a perfect end to a perfect day. Emma went home and showed her family the pictures she took. They loved the pictures. They said Emma was a great photographer. Emma felt proud. She printed the picture of the deer and put it on her wall. Every time she looked at it, she remembered her special day in the forest. The next weekend, Emma went back to the forest. She wanted to see more. She found new paths and new places. She saw more animals and plants. Each visit was a new adventure. Emma knew she would never get tired of the forest. Nature is full of surprises. Every season brings something new. In spring, flowers bloom and baby animals are born. In summer, the forest is green and lively. In autumn, the leaves change color and fall to the ground. In winter, the forest is quiet and covered with snow. Emma loved all the seasons. Emma learned many things from the forest. She learned to be patient and observant. She learned to respect nature and take care of it. She learned to appreciate the beauty of the world around her. Emma knew she was lucky to have the forest so close to her home. The forest became Emma's special place. It was her escape from the busy world. Whenever she felt stressed or sad, she went to the forest. The forest always made her feel better. It was a place of peace and joy. Emma decided to share her love for the forest with others. She started a blog about her forest adventures. She posted her pictures and wrote stories about the things she saw. Many people read her blog and loved it. They said Emma's blog made them appreciate nature more. Emma was happy. She wanted everyone to know how wonderful nature is. She hoped people would take care of the forests, rivers, and animals. She believed everyone could find peace and happiness in nature, just like she did. And so, Emma continued to visit the forest, taking pictures and sharing her stories, inspiring others to love and protect the natural world.